Okay, so we got the brand new character, Raiden Shogun Baal, who is going to be coming out to the game very, very soon. And we have the new information now for Baal with a new trailer, so let's go check it out. That's it. Who are those? Oh, all her friends died. That's why she's so. That's why she's so crazy. Oh. Is that like her mom? Oh, and she's all alone now, so she goes dark. I feel you. That's why she's so crazy. She is silent AF. I wonder what her Jujutsu Kaisen form is here. Like, what is up with this?
Toma, Paimon! What is this place?
That was a super, super short trailer. So we got the new information for Raiden Shogun, and let's go ahead and go into it. Her English VA is Annie Yatko, and her JPVA is Sawashiro Miyuki. Annie Yatko's played in Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway, Someone of a Spider. The High Rise Invasion, I actually saw this recently, it's pretty good. She's in Beastars 2. She's in Jujutsu Kaisen as Nobara Kugutsuki. Wait. Who's Nobara Kugutsuki? Oh, she's this chicken from Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, no way. She's in BNA, the Final Fantasy VII remake. In who, though? In additional voices. Unclear. And she was in Blame as Mother for Emo Villager A. It was a cool movie on Netflix. I saw that, it was nice. And that's pretty much it. All right, let's go check out the JPVA. Who's the JPVA? Sawashiro Miyuki. Sawashiro Miyuki. All right, Sawashiro Miyuki was in long-term voice actor, Full Metal Panic, crap load of stuff. She was Shizuku in Naruto Shippuden. Dude, you are such a side character. I remember that character a long time ago. She was the spacecraft computer of Dragon Ball Z Kai. That's so funny. She's in Fairy Tail as Ultier. Oh, the grandma. She was Kurapika in Hunter x Hunter? Dang, that's a big role. I did not see that coming. Kurapika in Hunter x Hunter. Wow, no way. She was Sinon in SAO2 and the Mosquito Girl that's one tapped in One Punch Man. She was Charlotte Pudding in One Piece. Oh, wow, look at that. That's a big role. She was in in the more recent stuff, she was in Kakaguri as Kirari Mobami. Wait, isn't Kirari Mobami like the main character? He was in Azure Lane the game and Princess Connect the game. And then he's in that new show Eden Zero that I keep hearing about. So it seems like both voice actors seem very seasoned. Of course, he's gonna be a weapon of choice. He's gonna be a polearm character in Inazuma. Of course, Constellations called the Imperatrice Umbrosa. And she's got the Neosis for Electro, because she's the Electro Archon. All right. Raiden Shogun can support character who can enhance her party with elemental burst damage. All right, so supposedly she's a support. Okay, let's go look. With her elemental skill, she can increase the elemental burst damage of all party members and trigger coordinated attacks. Okay? After unleashing an elemental burst, the Raiden Shogun will wield her Tachi in battle for a short duration and restore the elemental energy of party members. So when she uses her elemental skill, it boosts the burst of everybody and then gives you like a official or some shit. Let's go look. So here's her auto attacks. Her auto attacks with the polearm, they look okay. I mean, I like the sweep up. This is the charge attack there. So just kind of like a Zhao charge attack. And it looks like a 4-hit combo total. So that's interesting. All right. When nearby party members, excluding Raiden Shogun, use their elemental burst, the Raiden Shogun will build up resolve stacks based on the energy cost of the elemental burst. The maximum number of resolve stacks is 60, and the resolve gained by Chakra Desiderata will be cleared after 300 seconds, and Raiden Shogun will leave the field. After unlocking the passive talent Wishes of Unnumbered, when nearby party members gain electro orbs and particles, Chakra Desiderata gains 2 resolve stacks. This can effectively occur every 3 seconds. So whenever your friends use bursts, she gets stacks. Easy clap. All right, this is gonna be the Transcendence Baleful Omen. This is the elemental skill. The elemental skill, as you can see, she puts out like a little eye that goes above your head, and then I'm guessing when you switch characters, that will stay above whatever character is going to be at the head. And you can see that the conditioned attack is about 755. The physical attacks that are on here are going to be doing about the same. So what I can see here from the damage is that the elemental skill is probably not going to do a ton of damage. It did double the auto attack so that she had originally here, but it's probably not going to do a huge nuke attack on the elemental skill. So I don't think that the elemental skill is going to be a big damaging attack here, just based on this information, but it may be like just a good buffing mechanic. So we'll have to go see about that. Okay. The Raiden Shogun unveils the shard of Athumia, dealing electro damage to nearby opponents and granting nearby party members with Eye of Stormy Judgment. Okay. When characters with this buff attack deal damage to an opponent, the eye will unleash a coordinated attack, which is basically like a official bird or something like that. But you can see there's actually a cooldown on it. It's not going to be like every single hit. There's a delay on it. It looks like it happens like as often as Beidu's ultimate, and looks like it happens like every second or so. Characters gain Eye Stormy Judgment will have their elemental burst damage increase based on the energy cost of the elemental burst during the eye duration. So if you have a higher elemental burst cost, you do more elemental burst damage. That's what I'm getting from this. Could be wrong though. Coordinated attacks generated by characters not controlled by you do 20% of the normal damage. Wait, coordinated attacks generated by characters not controlled by you deal 20% of the... Oh, your teammates. If your teammates are attacking, if you're in co-op, it does 20% of normal damage. Oh, I see. So in co-op, it's more OP. Got it. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, so they do damage, but you also do damage. But okay, that's cool. Okay. All right. Effect Chakra Desiderata. When nearby party members, excluding Raiden Shogun, use their elemental burst, the Raiden Shogun will build the resolve stacks. So this is the resolve stacks gain here, and you can kind of see that there's a little orb. This you can see it kind of like increases as time goes on, and it looks like the elemental bursts that are being done will change. It'll fill up over time to get max stacks. I'm assuming that's how it works. It'll fill up over time and get max stacks. Okay. Based on the energy cost. Okay, the maximum resolve is 60, and of course we already read this for the chakra city. So we don't actually know how many stacks you get. I believe the energy cost of the Geo Traveler is 60, and it looks like that gave 2 stacks. My assumption is a 40 cost energy gives 1 stack. My second assumption is that an elemental burst at 80 cost gives 3 stacks, and elemental burst at 60 gives 2. I don't know actually. I don't know for sure, but that's just my guess. It's hard guessing right now. Okay, next up we have the secret art Muso Shinsetsu. This ability is going to be the Booba attack, where she goes in to become Kaching, and this is where she does a large amount of nuke damage at the start, and then she changes all of her damage into electro damage. You can see she's kind of gaining resolve stacks as time is going up. Not really. The circle around her is the resolve stacks, right? So I'm seeing no resolve stacks happening during that time frame, but maybe there's some kind of resolve being used there at times. Maybe. Let's see. Gathering the truths of Unnumbered and Wishes Encountered, the Raiden Shogun unleashes the Muso no Hitachi and deals AoE electro damage. Using the Muso no Ishin in combat for a certain duration afterward, the damage done by Muso no Hitachi and Muso Ishin's attack will be increased by the number of Chakra Desiderata resolve stacks consumed by the skill's use. Okay. So your elemental burst damage is increased based on your resolve stacks. You get resolve stacks by friends using burst. So basically you tee up the ulti damage by doing more ultis on other friends, and then your friends will get their boosted ultis based on the elemental skill, and it's like a cycle. So she's gonna boost everyone's elemental burst, and then she gets boosted in return by them using the elemental burst. Got it, okay, I'm with you. While in this state, the Raiden Shogun will wield her Tachi in battle, while normal charge and plunge attacks will be infused with electro damage. So she becomes Kaching after using elemental burst. Got it. When such attacks hit opponents, she will generate energy from nearby party members. So she's Kaching Plus, and she actually generates battery for your entire team. And energy will be restored this way every 1 second. It can be triggered up to 5 times without the skill's direction. So basically, you drop a full swing set of autos. After this, you become a Kaching. You use your Kaching auto attacks for the full rotation to battery your entire team. And after that point, all your team has their energy back up, and then they can ultimate again. So it's a huge battery potential. You can see the particles kind of flying in at the same time. Probably energy generation on the side as well, so we'll see more. When in this state, the Raiden Shogun's resistance to interruption is increased, and she is immune to electro-charged reaction damage. You can't get stunned by electro-charged reaction damage? That's funny. That's cool. So if you're standing in water, you don't get fucked over by Raiden Shogun. That's awesome. Screw you to what's his name? Oceanid. Oceanid does not screw over a Raiden Shogun. Poggies. Okay. While Muso Ishin is active, the Raiden Shogun's normal charge and plunge attacks will be considered elemental burst damage. We already knew that from the live stream. Basically, all elemental burst damage is going to boost your damage in a different way. All right. We already the story of the Raiden Shogun I'm not going to get into because a lot of people are not going to be super interested in this section, but one of the things I can clearly see about the Raiden Shogun that's going to be very interesting is that she does seem like she is a main DPS character or primary DPS character where you're going to be on the field using normal and charge attacks while you're on the field, and then you're also going to be boosting your entire team at the same time. Now, the real question for the Raiden Shogun really seems to be, is she going to be doing a ton of damage while she's going to be out on the field as that primary damage dealer doing the auto attacks? And then is the elemental burst damage going to be enough to make her so that make up for the weakness of her being electro? And a lot of people are kind of worried about that fact. And they're also wanting to know if she's going to be more of a supporting character. But seeing how what I'm seeing here is that she is a primary DPS character that's on the field doing normal and charge attacks in the middle of your rotation, so maybe 5 to 7 seconds. And then you're going to be switching over to your other characters and using those characters as support to get the elemental burst out, get the damage out. So she may be a supporting character, but she's also the character that's going to be out on the field using the auto attacks. So in the way that Genshin Impact is played, and where you have one character doing normal charge attacks, this is going to be that character, and then the other characters following suit will be the supporting characters. So you won't be able to use so much a quick swap based on this kind of idea. You'll be mostly stuck with like using the auto attacks on Baal and then switching to other characters to boost those ultis, and then those ultis will then boost her auto attacks in kind of a cycle. So it does seem she's more of a Kaching with a Beidou Beidou ultimate kind of after effect kind of thing with the elemental skill, with also having a battery potential while on auto attacks. So kind of like a mixture of Klee with the auto attacks with charge attacks and stuff like that, so she can battery the entire team. A mixture of Kaching for the auto attacks, Beidou, and then after that kind of a mishmash of like a Bennett or Kazuha to like boost out elemental burst damage. So very cool, very interesting character. I'm really excited to see her coming out, and I'm definitely building her out on day one. But that's gonna do it for this video. My name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, of course, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.